morning, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. This is IMAX Sports with another football video, and today I am talking about the Buffalo Bills will win Super 57. This is the newest installment of the series I'm doing, where I go over every single major contender for the Super Bowl this year, and some of the reasons why I think that they will either do extremely well in the playoffs or potentially make and win the Super Bowl. Today I'm talking about the Buffalo Bills, so let's get right into it. First off, the Buffalo Bills have one of the youngest, really strong wide receiver corps in the league. There's a lot of strong wide receiver corps in the league, such as the Kansas City Buccaneers or some other really good players, teams like the Minnesota Vikings. But the Bills have a very strong combination of talent and young players that are able to grow. Diggs is the oldest and most veteran player, and he's been in the league 5 or 6 years. He's still a pretty young player. And he's a phenomenal player for this offense. Gabriel Davis, the biggest reason why I'm talking about the youngness or the youth of this offense is because of how he did the playoff run. He was targeted 13 times in 2 games. Only 13. He had 10 catches for 242 yards. So he averaged 24.2 yards per reception. And he had 5 touchdowns on those 10 receptions. 2 games, he had 242 yards and 5 touchdowns. Now, obviously, that's not sustainable over a season, and I'm not saying that that's what he's going to be doing this year. But he's a young player playing with Josh Allen, another young player, with Stephon Diggs, another not very old player, who are all working together on this team that has really done wonders compared to what people expected 2 years ago. And I think that the fact that all these young players are working together, they're all going to grow together. And I think that every year they're going to get better and better and better. Isaiah McKenzie last year only had 26 targets in the whole season, but he was a good slot receiver. He got 9 yards per reception. His yards after the catch is probably insane. He had a touchdown in that too. And most of that was in one game. Like, he was playing against the Patriots, they were missing everyone. He just took over and dominated the whole game against the Patriots. Like, they have a lot of room to grow, and they're already one of the better offenses. Here's one of the best offenses in the league, and you have a lot of room to grow. That says a lot about your wide receivers. It also says a lot about your quarterback, because Josh Allen is doing incredible things. Obviously, he hasn't had the same start that Mahomes has, but there's something different about Josh Allen too. And if you're talking about the best quarterbacks in the league right now, then there's really only 4 players that should be in anyone's conversation for the best quarterback in the league. Joe Burrow is not in the conversation for the best quarterback in the league. Matthew Stafford won a Super Bowl. He's not in the conversation. He's not near the conversation for the best quarterback in the league. Justin Herbert had an amazing rookie season. He had 5,000 yards in year 2. He's not even going to sniff the conversation for the best quarterback in the league. One of the things that gives a team a chance to win a Super Bowl is having one of the best quarterbacks in the league. And in this situation, it's the quarterback Dolphins club. I'm calling it that because that's who played golf over the summer. Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers played golf against Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes. I forgot who won. I think Mahomes and Allen won, but I'm not positive. But the comparison between these 4 quarterbacks over the last 2 seasons is insane. I'm using a 2-season sample size instead of a 3-season sample size because that's really when Josh Allen found his stride with the Bills, also when he got Stephon Diggs. So it really shows how they're doing with the players that they have. Josh Allen has 10,135 yards in the last 2 seasons. If you divide rushing and passing, he's number 3 for passing yards, he's number 1 for rushing yards in these players. And he had 87 total touchdowns, 73 passing, and 14 on the ground. Aaron Rodgers had 91 total touchdowns, he had the most passing and the second most rushing, 4 more than Josh Allen. He had 18 touchdowns with Mahomes at 79. Yardage-wise, Allen is number 2, and touchdowns is number 3 by 1. The only thing that hurts him is the interceptions and the pass rating. He doesn't have over 100 pass rating like everyone else, and he has the most interceptions, but it's only barely the most, just 1 above Tom Brady. Again, he's in this conversation. If you can look at these stats and not know exactly who is number 1, then there's a conversation. Aaron generally speaking, going to be called number one because of the MVPs and because of the touchdowns and interception ratio. But the yardage really does matter because you need yards to score in a football game. So Aaron Rodgers does have a lot of efficiency, but Josh Allen has a lot of space with this team to improve and grow. We also got to talk about the Bills' number one defense, though. Defense was by far the best defense in the league last year. The Patriots were the best defense for a while, and they fell apart at the end of the season. And obviously that showed in the playoff game against the Bills, where they got 47-17, I think it was, something like that. Anyways, looking at the defense, obviously we had Jordan Poyer and Micah Hyde. I believe that White, David White, is going to be returning at some point in the season. I think he's officially unable to participate. So he is on the roster, he's just not playing until later on in the season, which is going to hurt their secondary for the beginning of the season. But if we're talking about Super Bowl chances, the Bills are going to make the playoffs whether David White plays in the regular season or not. So the fact of the matter is they really only need him for the playoffs. Even if he rests the whole year and comes back for the playoffs, then they still have the number one passing defense in the league in the playoffs. Jordan Poyer and Micah Hyde anyways could do it by themselves. Two of the best safeties in the league. Both Pro Bowlers, both All-Pros. They kind of switch off in that category. And this is the strongest secondary in the league. Sean McDermott has been the Bills head coach for the last 5 seasons. He went 9-7 with Tyler Taylor and 6-10 the next year in 2017-2018. And then since then it's all been up 10-6, 13-3, 11-6 for a total record of 49-32. But the biggest thing is the defensive ranks of the teams. He was the defensive coordinator for the Eagles and the Panthers, and he definitely brought that defensive coordinator expertise when he came to Buffalo. The last 5 seasons, the yards and points ranked for the Bills defense have been some of the highest, if not the highest in the league. 2018, second in yards, 18th in points. 2019, third in yards, second in points. 2020, 14th, 16th, and then last year they were first and first. In the past, defense obviously is one of the biggest factors in the consistency of these two players here. But there's another guy, and that's Von Miller. A couple years ago, people thought Von Miller was done. People thought Von Miller was going to retire after his injury, leaving the Broncos, and then he came back not only to play for the Broncos, but also to play for the Los Angeles Rams. He won the Super Bowl last year. Von Miller is a 9-time Pro Bowler, 3-time All-Pro player for linebacker for the Buffalo Bills. And he had a phenomenal playoff run last year. And he has a Super Bowl MVP under his belt. The last 2 playoffs that Von Miller's been in, the team has won the playoffs. They've won the Super Bowl. And I think that Von Miller and the Von Miller effect will definitely help this